We've talked about expanding the netting. We've talked to people about this, whether it's players, whether it's management, whether it's stars, and then I keep hearing different things as to why we don't have netting for all ballparks. And then the commissioner said, "Look, it's up to the individual teams." Doesn't the commissioner have the power vested in him to be able to say, "I want this netting up, and I want it up in the next 2 weeks"?
Yeah, under the broad heading, which Bud Selig was always invoking, of the best interests of the game. Yeah, it ought to go all the way down to the foul pole, or if you've got an odd configuration like Fenway Park where you got the sidewall jutting out, then it goes all the way to that point, all the way to the point where you could reasonably be concerned that a line drive could endanger somebody. I really just think it's a no-brainer to do that, and we don't need to wait until there's a fatality at the ballpark to get the message. It's like, wait a minute, we'll put a stop sign at this intersection after there's a 12-car pileup. Well, if you can see it coming, if you can see the possibility of it, let's stop it before it happens.
Yeah, I don't buy into, the commissioner's leaving it up to the teams. The commissioner did, I guess, invoke his power and say we're going to put the netting from the backstop over to the dugouts. So he already did that. So I understand if you're buying premium tickets and you think that this is going to somehow infringe upon your viewing pattern, your habits, enjoying the game. I get that. I just think you'll get to the new normal where you don't even notice that net. And the other part of that was, I thought, Bob, if you lowered that netting in batting practice and maybe you have interaction with the players, you get a baseball, all of that. Game starts, nets come up, and then that's it. But, people think they're losing the intimacy of the game. And I said, you won't lose that. After a while, you won't even notice it, but, it's fallen on deaf ears.
Yeah, I think you're right about that after a while people will get used to it, and this is entirely unscientific, but I haven't heard any great hue and cry from people who are sitting up close but peering through the netting. Maybe it's slightly different or disorienting at the beginning, but I don't think we've got an insurrection on our hands. And just as you mentioned that pitching up above the shoulders is more dangerous now because so many people are approaching triple digits in velocity, there's another factor when it comes to people in danger, and that is you watch any game or you're sitting in the ballpark and all around you, people are on their cell phones. They're distracted, So that increases the danger.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.